home cinema telly, or the put the goggles on, live naked men in your sitting room telly. With E.ON, he can now compare his energy use too. Join over 400,000 customers who are already comparing their energy use with similar E.ON homes and see how you stack up.
You can take the boy out of Essex.
Look, there's a zebra crossing.
But you can't take Essex out of the boy.
Yes. Where's your backpack? I didn't bring a rucksack. I brought the man bag.
Discover Africa the Joey way.
What's your name? She's logging me off. Thank you very much. No, well, thank you, sir. I had a really good time.
Educating Jerry Essex, Sunday at 9 on ITV2.
Blinkbox Music sponsors the big reunion.
In the mid-90s, Damage exploded onto the music scene and their fresh brand of R&B took the charts by storm. The 5 London lads met at school and went on to conquer the UK, with certified toe tappers like Ghetto Romance earning them a legion of fans. But by the end of 2001, their brotherly bond had been stretched to breaking point by Pop's unholy trinity of ego, drink and drugs. And frontman Corey shocked the other 4 when he walked out and left them in the lurch. With Corey gone, Damage, as they knew it, was over. But in 2010, the original 5 members were offered the chance to perform together again at a gig in Leeds that was memorable for all the wrong reasons.
It was quite daunting getting back with the guys and rehearsing again.
Corey turned up with these random people. We all agreed to go up in the same car. He came in a separate car.
The gig went off without a hitch, but backstage afterwards, Corey was a cause for concern.
He just seems to be downing the drink like nobody's business, like water.
Yeah, I had a little bit of alcohol, but so did everybody else, hence why everybody's judgment was slightly off.
Corey's just absolutely out of his face. Absolutely out of his face.
He was a lot, not even a bit, but a lot worse for wear.
We said to ourselves, we have to leave the venue really quickly in order to just maintain, you know, who Damage are. We can't allow people to see him in this way.
The boys all headed back to London, but their Corey troubles weren't over yet.
We're driving down the motorway, his car's in front of us, and they stop suddenly in the middle of the motorway, and his car is rocking left to right. He's now having a fight in his car with one of his mates.
To be fair, I can't remember what happened at the end of the show.
We could see the punches being thrown left, right and centre. We get out, looking like the A-team, boom, out the car, you know, open the side doors, drag both of them out by their feet. Corey's crying, you know, you lot don't know anything about me, you've never helped me.
It was assumed that I was on drugs again, as, you know, if Corey's acting in a bad way, he's doing drugs.
That was the point that we said, we can't do anything moving forward. Again, just because of alcohol or because of drugs, it's just fallen apart.
The other 4 suggested a spell in rehab might help Corey, and Russ offered to set it up for him.
I got offended that they said I was doing drugs, and that fucked me off. I was like, I don't mind you saying I'm drinking, but don't tell me I'm doing drugs if I'm not, because I'm fucking not doing drugs.
I said, Corey, when you're ready to talk to me on a serious level, my door's open. But until that point, I don't want to know.
It was an opportunity for us to do something really great, you know, back as a 5-piece. But he wasn't willing to do that.
He wouldn't accept that we knew about his substance misuse.
It's really weird, because there's 4 of them, it's a unified story. I know the truth.
These 5 lads have a mountain to climb if they're going to regain their close connection. They're reuniting at the Tabernacle in West London. There's no blue plaque yet, but basically, it's where Russ, Noel, Jade and Dre met up and called it quits over 10 years ago.
This is it, Mr. Rustus.
You ready?
I don't know, but we'll see when we get in there, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where all roads lead to here. I'm feeling anxious, nervous, Excited.
What are you nervous about?
Being with all the boys again, just I don't know what's gonna come out, man.
Over the years, so much has just been brushed under the carpet, and to get it all out in one day would be impossible. We're talking about 20 years worth of shit that's happened.
So when I see Corey, I believe he's probably going to have an answer for everything, and I don't necessarily know how I'm going to deal with that.
It's going to go over one or two ways, isn't it? It's either going to be really kind of harmonious and we end with all hugs and let's not worry about it, or we're just going to leave even more confused and annoyed than we probably have been feeling.
With 4 chairs filled, there's just one member left to arrive.
So here's something for you then. Corey was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Not here. What is this reminding you of?
It must be daunting for him, though. We have to.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
You know what I mean?
Like, I was pretty nervous coming into this, you know.
Nervous scale of 1 to 10, probably 11. For some really weird reason, it's like as if I'm about to go on stage for the first time. Just before you hit the stage, it's like that emotion.
We got the damage crew.
You came, bro? Mr. Richards. You good?
What's happening? You all right? You good?
It's been a minute.
Wow.
Too long.
Are you wearing glasses now?
Yeah, man. Prescribed for a long time.
We knew that.
Wow.
As I should do.
This is the weirdest situation I've ever been in my life.
So, come on, why you so quiet, man? Where's all the loud, man? What's happening?
We don't know where to start.
What's cooking?
Where do we begin?
So do you understand why there's an issue and why there's
Not really,
issues
no.
between all of us? No, not at all.
Not really. Not one that would have to last and go on and be so deep. We were boys, we was in a band, went out, partied. Probably went off a little bit deeper than you guys. When I argue with it, I battled with it and I dealt with it. I've dealt with all my demons. I've been to hell and back.
But there's a lot of things that we can't just, brush under the carpet.
Like,
whenever we wanted to talk to you about some things, whether it's you being late or, you staying out, drinking, doing whatever you was doing, it was quite confrontational. Hence the reason why we never addressed anything with you, because we knew that we would come back with some form of argument or something or another.
I was tough.